up, you guys? It's Real Financial. Today I'm going to talk about what are some reasons why I want to become financial free at some point in my life and who inspired me to become financial free. I know many people have different inspirations, and those are like famous people, like millionaires or billionaires. But my inspiration was my parents. Let me go to detail why. So my parents came from nothing. They came from Griego, Zacatecas. It's a ranch where usually there's no water, so that means you don't shower with water coming out. You have to get a bucket, like Chavo del Ocho stuff. So it's crazy. So they come from a ranch that comes like that. It's like a third world country when you go visit. And that ranch doesn't have phone signal either. Like, it's crazy. Like, you go from here, you don't get signal. So you can't call or text like your friends or your girlfriend or your wife or whoever the hell you want to text. Like, it's crazy. So they came from nothing and they came to the United States. And they did it honestly, they're living the American dream, if that's still something in America. So they're actually living the American dream. Why? Because they wanted a better life. They came to the United States. They saw better opportunities. So they came here, and then I was born. I'm the youngest of all my brothers. So then I was born. So something that inspired me from my parents is that they didn't have the highest paying jobs, but they made sure that if we needed something, we'll always get it. Whether it come with school activities or just money in general, if we want to go out with our friends, they will give us money to go out. Even though they didn't have the highest paying jobs, they always did something to make sure that we were good, even if they had to sacrifice their money to do other stuff they wanted to do. So let me give an example. For me, I played basketball all 4 years. I wanted basketball shoes. I always wanted 2 pairs of basketball shoes per season. So basketball shoes are really expensive. Now that I think about it, now that I pay for my own stuff, they were $120. So now thinking about it, my mom would spend $240 on basketball shoes for me for a 3-month season, and we sucked. We didn't make CIF. Individual stats, I was pretty good, but team-wise, we sucked. So she made sure I was good individually, and I needed everything to perform my sport. So I won't make excuses. So she would spend around $240 on shoes for myself. And let's just say her paycheck was $800. She spent $240 for me. That's crazy. But she had other bills because we live in a house. She had other bills around the house to pay. And she just made sure all right, Frankie, I'm gonna buy you these shoes, but you better have grades because I'm not gonna spend money on you and you're a dumbass at school, failing your classes. So that was a big inspiration for my mom, coming apart, because she made sure I didn't need I needed something, she provided it, even if she didn't have the biggest paying job. So that was my inspiration. And then my dad just inspired me because he just made sure that the house was well run, coming from a Mexican family, your dad doesn't show love to you, but if you know, I don't know how to explain it. If you know, he never expressed it, but he does, it's kind of weird to explain, but and I don't know, he just made sure everything was good. He's just the coordinator, I guess, and he just makes sure that everything's going good. And if we're messing up, he just tells you, hey, you gotta get your shit together, because this is not what we came to America for. We came to do our stuff, get a better life, and then we roll back to Mexico after we retire. So that was my biggest inspiration. Let's go to why I want to become financial free. So let's get to it. Now that I talked about what inspired me and who inspired me previously, let's talk about why I want to become financial free. The reason why I want to become financial free is because I want to give back to the community, to my family, and to the people who have helped me be a part of where I want to be. So that's why I want to become financial free, because I want to give back. I want to give back to the community where I grew up, just because where I grew up was kind of the hood. Because when I grew up, there was a bunch of gangs where I live around us, But slowly we're transitioning out of that. I know that gang-related stuff is going away just because people are realizing that that's just dumb, But I want to give back to the people in our community, our local vendors, people who just go around in ice cream trucks. They sell the paletero people. Why? Because that's just that's a big part of our culture. I'm Mexican. And I just want to help those people. I want to start a business and be hey, if you want, you could stop doing this. You can come to my business, we'll pay you better, we'll try to pay you better, you have a better life. So I just want to help our local vendors where I grew up in the city. I want to provide better opportunities for them. And I just want to give back to my family, I just talked about where my family came from. And I just want to give back to them in a way where I can just be hey, Dad, quit your job already, I got you. That's something I really want to do, I just tell my dad, hey, bro, retire, you know, go to your ranch. I know you want to go to your ranch, you want to retire, go back, I got you, don't worry about nothing, you know, just let me know how much you need and I'll send it to you, you know. That's just why I want to become financial free, just because I want to give back to our local vendors, I want to give back to my parents, and I actually want to help the people who are like supporting me right now, like part of this YouTube journey, like reposting my stuff, you know. And I know like there's more people talking shit than supporting me right now because they're like, oh, this fool doesn't know nothing, you know. But it's alright, you know, because it comes part of that, because people say they want to see you do good, but once you start doing good or you start doing decent, like they stop reposting you. And I noticed that by a lot of people, you know. When I first started, I was like 0 subscribers, everyone would post my stuff, and then like they saw that people were subscribing me, you know, because they were spreading out the word, and people slowly started subscribing to me, and those people mean a lot to me. So they started subscribing to me, and then I asked them like, you know, can you comment and stuff, and they're like, nah, you know, like, or they should leave me on scene, because they probably see the potential and they don't want to see me there, even though they say they want to see me there, but they kind of don't. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just want to help them out, even though like now they're not helping me, but they helped me reach a small point, and I'm grateful for them, you know. So I just want to help everybody out in general. I just want to give back. So that's reason number one, the reason why I want to become financial free. Let's go to reason number two. Reason number one, the reason why I want to become financial free is because I want to give back to the local vendors. I want to give back to my family. I want to give back to the people who have been supporting me, even though those people sometimes could become fake. But reason number two is I just want time to myself, you know, like financial freedom gives you a lot of time to yourself, and you can do whatever the hell you want with this time. Like you could study more, because we're never too old to study and start learning about other things. I just want the time, because this time will provide me to get to know more stocks, get to know more real estate around the different counties, the different states, you know. And time will make me spend more time with my family, you know, get to do things we have always wanted to do as a whole family together. And time, like, it's weird to explain, because your job takes a lot of time away from you. Like, it drains you physically and mentally, because some of the jobs that you have you really don't like, and they're not really tiring, but you just get tired because like you're just mentally tired, you know. That's why I always say it's all in your head, because a lot of the jobs you guys have are not tiring. It's just it wears you down mentally, and then physically you think you're tired, but you're not really tired, you know. So when people say they love working, they really don't love working. They just love getting the money that comes from that job they have. But I guarantee you, if you told them you can sit down and you'll get the same amount of money, they won't go to work. So that means they really don't love working, you know. But working takes away a lot of my time, so that's why I want to become financial free, just because all that time I could spend working, I could just spend doing the stuff that I really love, and stuff that really like lightens me, you know. Like I love stocks. Like I get excited when I see a good stock. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm gonna get this, you know. Or like real estate, like I really don't know much about real estate, but I'm like, damn, the house is pretty cheap, you know, for like the value around that area, you know. Like I think I know what I'm doing, but I still don't know in real estate. But that just makes me happy, you know. And if I have all this time to do stuff that I love, and I don't have to go to work no more, it's just like, damn, you know, like time is that kind of the main reason why I want to become financial free, because time allows you to do many things that you have always wanted to do. And I encourage you guys to always try to be financial free, because time is everything, people, you know. Time is like, you only have a short amount of time in life, and then if you spend all that time working, you don't enjoy life, you know. People love getting 2 weeks off from work, and then they love these 2 weeks. But what if I told you that if you become financial free, you can have like a limited time off to yourself? Like you could go to anywhere in the country and money wouldn't be a problem, because you're financial free, you know. You're financially free. Like all this money, you don't have to worry about it. Like you want to go to Europe next week, you know, book that flight, go to Europe, you know. You want to go to Japan, go to Japan, you know. You want to go to Mexico, go to Mexico, you know. You do whatever the hell you want to do. Why? Because money's not a problem anymore, because you're financial free. You did smart choices that made you to have all this time to do whatever the hell you want. So that's why I want to become financial free. That's reason number two. Let's go to reason number three. Reason number one was giving back. Reason number two was just time. I want time. Let's go to reason number three. And this is like the main reason why I coach. I want to inspire people. So this is why I coach. I like inspiring my basketball girls, because I coach JV basketball girls. I like inspiring them. And I know most of them don't like me when I start off, just because like I tell you straight up, I don't sugarcoat things, and I just like to inspire. At the end of the year, all these girls are like, damn, Frankie, like, I hated you, but now, like, I actually like you, you know? Like, you know what the hell you're saying. And I just inspire them to do better, you know? Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, I like to inspire people because you just see growth in them and you see the change in them, and it's just like, damn, like, I told you you had all this potential and now you have it, you know? Like, don't settle for nothing less now. Now when you go to college, if you decide to go to college, you know, strive higher, you know? So I just like to inspire people because my parents inspired me, and it feels good because, like, now that I'm making them proud, even though they really don't tell me, like, they're proud of me, because, you know, Mexican families don't tell you they're proud. It's just like, yeah, all right, you know? That's what they always say. But, you're making them proud, so it's cool. So now, I just want to inspire other people. I got inspired by my parents. Now I want to inspire people. I just want to spread the love. I just want to inspire different people. Like, I come from Santa Ana, California. It's just like, I don't think no one from Santa Ana, like, has become like a multi-millionaire, like, and has stayed in this city. Like, I'm talking about like $50 million, you know? And that's what I'm going for. I'm not going for like $1 or $2 million. I'm going for like 50, you know? Like 50. So if I miss 50 and I go to 25, hey, I still got $25 million, you know? So I'm going for $50 million. That's why I want to become financially free. And I want to stay in Santa Ana. I want to live in Santa Ana. I grew up here. I don't want to move from here. And if I become wealthy, I'm staying in Santa Ana. I already made up my mind. So I just want to inspire people in my local area, just because I know that there's no one else in Santa Ana that is like someone to look up for, and someone that who grew up from here and knows the city well. You know, you have people who come to Santa Ana from other places and inspire, but I want to be like a local kid who, like, odds were against them and they made it out of it and they stayed in here and now they're inspiring others. So that's reason number 3, the reason why I want to become financial free. I just want to inspire other people, not just my basketball girls that I coach, but I want to, like, go out and inspire different people. You know, I want to go to like high school talks, you know, talk to them in the auditorium. I just want to do like a talk and why they should start investing, and investing could make you become financial free, you know? So that's just something I really want to do. I just want to inspire people, and this is why I want to become financial free, because I want to give back, I want time to myself, and I want to inspire people. You know, I talked about all these 3 in detail. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll comment right back to you. Please like the video if you liked it. If you disliked it, dislike the video. Share the video if you don't mind. And please spread out the love. I'm from Santa Ana. I'm just trying to make it out from here. You guys have a good day.